Good morning, everyone. Welcome to grade 8, lesson 5. Okay, today we are going to talk about again rounding. Remember yesterday we talked about the rounding, how to round up or down, and today we will continue. Yesterday we solved the one question here, and today we will continue to solving the questions. At the end of the lesson, if we have enough time, I will ask you some questions and you may ask also. You can ask the questions. Okay, let's remember what we did yesterday and what does it mean the rounding. You can go up or down. But let's solve just a few questions yesterday, even though we did yesterday, and let's solve some of them. Okay, I will choose just a three question from the number one, and then we will continue number two. Okay, is asking 42 nearest 10. 42, let's write the 42 here. And 42. Since it's asking nearest 10, let's write the section now. What does it mean, the section? The section, this is the first section here, which is ones, and this is tens. Okay? The question is asking to you nearest 10, nearest 10. Which one is the tens here? 4 is the tens. So I found the tens now. The second one on the right side of the tens is the our decider. This is the one, our decider. Now, this 2 will tell us either I will go up or down. So 2 is, since it's less than 5, I will go down, just down. So I will write here 0. And the answer will be 40. Okay? So like yesterday, if you remember, we were asking ourselves the question, the answer is going to be either 42 or, sorry, either it's going to be 40 or 50. You can check these two here. 42, 2 is very close to 40. That's why the answer is 40. There's another way. Okay, let me solve one more here, 2. Okay, let's say the 232, 232. Okay, 232. This time is asking nearest 10. Nearest 10. I will just write the nearest 10. Okay, let's write the sections again. This is ones, and this is tens, and this is what? Hundreds. Okay, one, tens, and hundreds. So, since asking hundreds, okay, which one is the hundreds section? On the hundreds section, as you can see here, this is our hundreds section. So, I need to find which one is the decider. Decider is always sitting on the right side of hundreds. Which one on the right side on the hundreds? Which is 3. This is my boss. This is my decider. Will tell us either go up or down. So since history is greater than 5, sorry, less than 5, I will go down. I will put here 0 and also here 0 again. So the answer is going to be what? This is going to be 200. Okay? So the answer is going to be 200. So let's write here 200. Okay? Again, ask yourself. The answer is going to be either 200 or 300. 232 is very close, more close than 300. 200. So that's why the answer is going to be 200. One more, then we are going to start example 2. Okay. This time is asking this 12,000. Let's say this one. Let's make it a big number. 12,000 and 575. Okay, 12,575 nearest 1,000, nearest 1,000. So I will just write the sections again. This is, of course, is ones. This is tens. This is hundreds. What about this? This is thousands. This is my thousand. And what about this one? 10,000. You can just write like this, 10,000. Okay, this is my 10,000 section. So the question is asking to me nearest thousand. Which one is the thousand section here? This is my thousand. First of all, you need to find that what is the is even is asking to you thousands. If asking you hundreds, you need to find the first hundreds. Then secondly, you will find the decider. Okay, the decider is who's the decider? What we said is always on the right side. This is my decider. 5 is deciders. So 5 is tell us either will go up or down. 5 is go up or down. So since it's 5 is equal to 5, so what will I do? I will go up. I will add here one more. I will add here one more. So these two. So the answer is going to be what? 13,000. Okay. Again, let's ask the question. The answer either it's going to be 12,000 or 13,000. Just ask to yourself this question, then immediately you will find the answers. Okay, now let's start example 2. Is example 2 is mostly for the decimal numbers and how we can solve the decimal numbers. So it's asking nearest whole number 75.2. 75.2. Since it's 75.2 nearest whole numbers, again the question is either it's going to be 75 or 76. And I hope you found the answer. It's going to be 75 because these two is very close. 75.2 is close to 75, not the 76. So that's why it's going to be 76. Or what you can do is asking nearest whole number. I'm just going to look at this number. This number is this two. My decider is less than, since it's less than 5. That's why I will go down. So the answer is going to be 75. Okay. Next, 9.55. 9.5. Sorry, 9.55 again. 9.55 is asking nearest whole number again. So ask yourself, either it's going to be 9 or 10. Either 10 or 9. So the answer is going to be this time 10. Why? After this decimal point, I'm just looking at this number here, decided this. So this 5 is equal to 5. That's why I will add here 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. Okay? Is asking nearest whole number, nearest whole numbers. It means the whole number, yesterday we said the whole number doesn't have the decimal point. So that's why this is 10. 19.924. 19.924. Nearest whole number again. So I will check these numbers, Either the answer is going to be 19 or 20. Look at 19.924. So the answer is going to be 10. Why? Because it's very close. This 900 is very close to 924 is close to 1000. So the answer is going to be 20. And also you can look at our decider is this 9. 9 is bigger than 5. That's why you will add here one more. 19 plus 1 is 20. You don't need to write the other numbers. You don't need to write the other numbers here because this is asking to you whole numbers. Whole numbers doesn't have decimal point. 11 point D, we are talking about the D now. 11.45. 11.45. 11.45. What does it mean? There's 1dp. 1dp. It means first decimal point. So which one is the first decimal point here? After this decimal point, this is our first decimal point. But I need what? I need deciders. Again, the decider. This is a decider. No, this is not the decider. Decider is this. Every time is sitting next to the right person here. This is the 5. So decider is telling us either will go up or down. So since it's equal to 5, so I will add here one more. One more. The answer is going to be what? 11.5. Again, ask yourself, first decimal point, either the answer is going to be 11.4 or 11.5. So the answer is 11.5. Okay, this one, 0.929 again. So first decimal point. So what is the first decimal point here? This is 9. Who is my boss? This is the boss. This is the boss. Will tell us. Now 2. So the 2 is less than 5. That's why we'll go down. Okay. So the answer is going to be 0.9. First decimal point. You will just write the first decimal point. Meaning you will just write the 1 decimal point after the decimal here. After the decimal, you will just write the 1. If it's asking you second, you are going to write the 2 numbers. If it's asking you 3, you are going to ask 3 numbers after the decimal point. Okay, 9.45. 9.453. 9.453. This time is asking to you second decimal point. Second decimal point. Do the decimal point. So which one is the second decimal point here after this? So this is the first one and this is the second one. Okay. So but is 5 is our decider? No, the 5 is not our decider. Who is the decider? This is the decider. So it's going to tell us go up or down. So since it's less than 5, so you are going to write the same number, 9.45. As you can see, I wrote how many digits? 2 digits. It's asking 2 digits. This is 9, by the way. Don't confuse. Okay. Now we have 12.915. 12.915 is asking to you what second decimal point. This is the second decimal point. So which number is my second decimal point? Is it 9? No, this is first one. Is it 1? Yes, this is my second decimal point. Now I can find the decider. Who is the decider? Decider is coming after This number is on the right side. 5 is my decider. So since it's equal to 5, so what will I do? I will just add 1 here. Let's say 12.92. 12.92. Okay, again, you can ask either answer it's going to be 12.91 or 12.92. So since this is 5, so it's going to be 12.92. Okay, just the last two now. Zero point zero 7 5 9. So it's asking second decimal point again. So the second decimal point, I will count now. The second decimal point. This is the first one, and this is the second one. The second one. This is the second number now. Second decimal number is 7. So I will check. This is my second decimal point, decimal numbers. So who is going to be boss here? So the 5 is our decider. So 5, since it's 5 is greater than 5, is equal to 5, what will I do? So I will just add here 1. So then the answer is going to be 0.08. 0.08. Okay, the last one now. Let's finish the question. 146.798. 146.798. Second decimal point. Which one is the second decimal point? This is the first one, and this is the second. So I will find now who is my decider. This is the decider. So it means you are going to add one more here. One more. So the answer is going to be what? 146 point, it's going to be what? 80. I mean 80. 80, or you can just write 146.8. So the same thing, but you can just know this is the same thing with the 146.8 and 146.8, they are same. Okay, guys, we have 10 minutes. And if you want, if you have questions, Mr. Rustem is going to help us. And please feel free, then you can ask the question. Please raise your hands, then Mr. Rustem is going to give you permission. Any question?
Teacher.
Yes.
I didn't understand why in exercise number 2, the G, why the answer is 9.45.
Why is 9.45? Okay, let me explain one more time for you. Thank you so much for the question. Okay, we are doing the G now, 9.453. Okay, so since it's asking the second decimal point, so you need to find out which one is the second decimal point here. Let's count together. This is the first one for after the decimal. This is the first one, and this is the second one. Okay, is there any problem up to here?
No.
Okay, so we found it now. One more thing you are going to find out. What is that? You are going to find out, this is my second decimal point. What you are going to find more?
The decider.
Okay, who's the decider then?
3.
3 is my decider. Now tell me, this 3, is it bigger than 5 or less than 5?
Less than 5.
So in this case, what we were doing? We were going up or down?
Down.
So I will go down. So I'm meaning, so I will just write exactly 9.45. Meaning 0. You can put it here also 0. Okay. It's the same. Okay.
Okay, teacher. Thank you.
You're welcome. Any more question?
No.
Okay. Thank you. Anyone else?
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes, please.
On D.
D. Example 2D. 11.45.
Yes. I still don't understand the decimal place.
Okay, let's do it together. 11.45 was given to me. Is asking to you first decimal place. So meaning is asking to just write one number after the decimal point. You are not allowed to write the two numbers. Okay. So because you are not allowed, because like the pi, for example, we have the pi, because as you are writing the pi, we are writing many numbers. Okay, so we are writing many numbers, but what we are doing, just I'm saying that just to write the first decimal point, that's why you are writing 3.1 or 3.4. But there are many numbers. There are 1 here, 9 here. It's going like this, many numbers, 1,000, million, billion. We are not writing all the numbers, okay? So just the one number. Okay, let's continue. It's asking first decimal place. So I found the first decimal place which is 4. So who is the decider is 5. 5 will tell us go up or down. So since this 5 is equal to 5, in this case, I will go up. So I will write here 11 point, just add here one more, 11.5. Okay. Okay. Anyone else? Any more question? Otherwise, I'm going to finish the lesson.
And teacher, this question is about the run. Yes, it's about run. What if we have like 500 or 450?
Which question you are talking about?
No, I'm not talking about these questions. I'm talking
Yes.
about what if we have 500?
If you have 500, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
How will we do that?
No, it depends for the questions. if the question is asking you, because it's already this, for example, you need to ask the question. If you are asking just round this to the nearest 100, because it's already 500, you cannot do anything 500 because it's already hundreds. Okay, it's already you did,
Yes.
because 500 is already numbers. I have 500. You don't need to say, like, if you have a 501, yes, you could have said that. But the 500 is already the answers. You don't need to do anything about this. Okay?
Yes.
But it depends on the question. Like, what is the question? Like, nearest 100, nearest 1,000? I don't know which question you're asking.
Teacher, I have a question in J.
Okay, repeat the question, Jay.
Yes.
Okay, 146.798. Okay.
Yeah.
It's asking second decimal place. So let's do it together. And this 7 after the decimal here, after this is decimal one. Which is the first decimal point? Which is the first decimal numbers?
Yeah.
7 is the first one, no?
Yeah.
The second one is 9. Okay,
Mhm.
the number, the second decimal point is the 9. Okay, so I need to find who is going to be my decider. Decider is always on the right side, of the number. So who's going to be on the right side? 8.
8.
Okay, so 8, since it's 8, is bigger than 5. You will go up or down.
Up.
So up meaning is what? You will add one more. Okay?
Mhm.
Add to 9 here. If you add 79, 1, what you are going to get?
10.
79 plus 1.
10.
It means 80, no? 79 plus 1, it is 80. So I will just write the 146.80. Okay?
Okay. Thanks, teacher.
You're welcome. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for listening and for watching. Next Wednesday, I think we have the lesson. So we are going to start adding and subtracting decimals. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Okay.